This grudge match has been years in the making.
Break it down for me.
Well, this is the third time these two combatants have gone at it. Makabe is holding 2 victories against JAIDEN, one of which...
Making his DOA return from New Westminster, British Columbia, Canada, weighing in at 205 pounds. He is a former DOA Pure Champion, the wrestling genius, Daniel Makabe.
And that former Pure Champion was because he defeated his opponent here tonight. That's right, I was saying, Daniel Makabe holding 2 victories against JAIDEN. One was for the DOA Pure Championship. The other one, JAIDEN had to shave his head. So not only does Makabe have 2 victories, there's 2 big asterisks on top of it.
And introducing
JAIDEN rocking a little Marty McFly vest there.
Yeah, I like it.
Making his way to the ring, showing some love to the asylum. JAIDEN knows what he's doing. Keeping his cool. Not letting the fact that Makabe is holding 2 victories over him. He's not letting it get to him. You know how I know that, Sid? Because JAIDEN is on that top rope, and he's about to hit the superhero landing. It's terrible on the knees. Damn, is it cool.
It does look cool.
That's how I get out of the shower.
That's a flip gun. Makabe a big soccer fan?
You think? He's got his own jersey.
I'm a Richmond fan.
This grudge match underway. Daniel Makabe, JAIDEN the Unbelievable, locking up.
Unbelievable.
His energy drink's getting me. Jockey position, but JAIDEN has Makabe, but only for a second, as Makabe, to the surprise of no one, quickly back in control. JAIDEN down on the mat, wisely twisting his shoulders and spine there to keep the shoulders from getting counted. And then using the legs there to get himself out of that submission. Makabe not letting him leave it locked in for too long, and look at that, using his knee on the ankle. And Makabe back in control. JAIDEN using his speed and a great showing of technical wrestling here in the opening moments. Makabe goes up for the leg. JAIDEN swinging for the fences, but unable to connect. Lands in the superhero position, but Makabe wants no part of the fun and shenanigans here. Quickly back on the arm. Wrestling genius. Trying to keep JAIDEN down on the mat. And another superhero pose. This time Makabe unable to stop it.
It's getting serious.
Yeah, I don't know, Makabe has a smile on his face. I think that means he likes it.
Are they playing strip wrestling?
Makabe, jockey position. Makabe gets JAIDEN down on the mat. Ooh, shoulder up. Get a pinfall attempt. Other shoulder up. Makabe trying to end this one early. JAIDEN with a bridge. Makabe is looking to break that bridge down. Jaiden saw it coming. Nicely done. Both combatants are still holding double bridge. Okay. Back on their feet. Jaiden now almost has a straight jacket locked in.
Oh, the octopus.
Okay.
I think I heard him say he quits.
Ooh, Jaiden's about to say that after this. Makabe is seconds away from locking in the Makabe lock. Oh, unable to clasp those hands. Jaiden out of harm's way, moving quick again. Dodges the big right by Makabe. Sunsets the flip, but Makabe ain't going that way. Ooh, Sid. Well, for a second there, I thought Makabe was looking for that arm bar. Who can people underestimate? Sweeps the leg, does Makabe. Boots the face, does Makabe. Jaiden, he wasn't awake before, he is now. Makabe giving him the opening and returns the favor. Once again, this matchup is neck and neck. I don't think anyone has had to or has gotten a clear advantage yet. Every time one wrestler we think has something going, the other one is right there to step him up. Wait a minute, Makabe saw the Why You Trippin' coming.
Well, here's the thing: when they've wrestled each other this many times, and you know Jaiden's been going back and watching the tape, they know the counters to the counters.
And they know too, or especially Jaiden knows he has to change up his strategy here because the last two times he's faced Makabe, he walked away with the L. And there, yeah, that was a pretty, I don't know if you caught that a few moments ago, but Makabe saw the Why You Trippin' coming. Jaiden adjusted on the fly, drop kicked the leg of Makabe. Makabe looking for the big unit punch. Jaiden very much saw it coming. Oh, nicely done. Jaiden the unbelievable, oh. That is some, oh. Jaiden, oh my God, Makabe somehow countered that submission into one of his own. I thought he was swinging him around for a backbreaker or a side slam, but no.
That's what I thought as well.
Almost a stretch muffler, using his neck to bend the calf of Jaiden. And now Makabe turning his back on his opponent. Having a few words with the fans. Allows Jaiden to catch himself on the apron, deliver a shoulder to the gut. Nicely done. Here we go. Jaiden loves to hit those code reds from absolutely anywhere he can, and Makabe had it scouted. And Makabe now placing Jaiden on that top rope. Dangerous place to be for everybody involved. Oh, come on.
Referee's got to get some control here.
Using that top turnbuckle to bend the spine of Jaiden while simultaneously putting the foot against the jaw. Makabe knew he had to the count of 5 to break that illegal hold, and he worked it till 4.5. They had to have done work on Jaiden's neck. Jaiden thankfully makes it back into the ring.
I don't think Makabe would let him get counted out.
I don't know. Makabe's wrestling a little bit meaner here tonight. Look at that. Taking his time. Letting these inmates know that he is toying with his prey as Danny Makabe has Jaiden by the arm once again. Ooh. Thought he was going for a Russian leg sweep. Nope, there it is. Jaiden. Don't get me wrong, Jaiden is one of the best we got here in DOA. One of the best in the Pacific Northwest, but right now I think Danny Makabe has him. Once again, foot and mouth, and I'm okay with it as Makabe, though, adjusts on the fly, catches the boot of Jaiden, and what the hell? Oh my.
I've never seen that before.
Wow, talk about unbelievable. Makabe stretching the neck of Jaiden, keeping his shoulders off the mat at the same time. Sid, you would know better than anyone, your back and neck area, if that gets damaged in a matchup, you can lose absolutely everything you had in the books. Every game plan can be thrown out the window.
If you get that, especially that neck and upper back, everything you do hurts. It's not just the moves you take, it's the moves you give. Your offense and your defense get taken completely out the window.
Jaiden now. Jaiden with the leg lock applied. Makabe, though, almost looking frustrated that Jaiden was the one to put a submission hold in, and yeah, frustrated was putting it lightly. A series of boots to the face of Jaiden, and Daniel Makabe just sitting there proud of himself.
I thought maybe that was a gassy look.
Makabe keeping his cool. As Jaiden the Unbelievable is placed in the corner. The wrestling genius he's been having a lot of conversation with the inmates here.
Yeah, it's kind of unlike him.
Yeah, he's kind of letting these guys, letting the crowd get under his skin, and enough time for Jaiden to show that he's still in this matchup. Makabe rethinking his life in the corner there, allows Jaiden to run into nothing. Now Makabe gets set into the corner, sidestep by Jaiden. And Jaiden now looking to use the corner to try and hit the plus ultra driver. But Daniel Makabe had it scouted. Oh, rolls through. Uh-oh, Sid. Makabe lock, it's over. Thanks for coming, Jaiden. Cattle mutilation. Makabe lock, call it what you will. Jaiden actually had it scouted, rolled through it. Oh, Daniel Makabe knew he had to change positions there or this matchup was going to be over. Oh, Jaiden tried to do whatever he could to get out of that predicament. Toss Makabe down to the mat. And this is anyone's game, Sid.
Yeah, it has just been a lot, if not all, Makabe, and just Jaiden really doing what he can do to survive.
Jaiden had to come into this matchup with a different strategy. Jaiden working the leg of Daniel Makabe thus far. Going for more technical holds and submissions throughout this matchup, keeping Makabe on his toes. Makabe maybe was expecting more high-flying antics from Jaiden. Oh, and speaking of antics.
You know, Jaiden tried that twice before and it didn't work, so sometimes you gotta switch up the game plan.
Jaiden! Oh, he can hit a code red from absolutely anywhere.
I think Jaiden thought that was it.
Close, but not enough. As the Rose City Savior is letting us know it's business time. Jaiden looking for that draw. Oh, that unpretty driver. Makabe. Oh, was almost tripped again. He had it scouted. Makabe twists the arm, rolls his opponent up. Transitions the pinfall into a rear naked choke, and Jaiden has to be falling asleep.
Oh
no.
It's a pin.
Oh.
That might have been 3 if Bradley was in his game.
Hey, woulda, coulda, shoulda. Jaiden flips Makabe through. And that was a little bit of a remix. Why you tripping part 2? And drives him face first into the mat. Whoa.
Oh. That could not have been closer.
Fans in the crowd here thought it was it as well. Jaiden now calling for it, looking for that superhero splash.
Oh!
Tripping a little bit on that top rope.
Why are you tripping?
Uncharacteristic of Jaiden.
Very uncharacteristic.
Makabe, you got to think the damage to the neck has been done. Jaiden having some trouble keeping his balance there as Makabe back up on the top rope. And Sid, what's Makabe thinking? Both opponents on the top rope. Oh my God!
Makabe almost got the worst of that.
Makabe pins him, finally drapes his body over Jaiden, but the foot on the bottom rope makes the save, and this matchup continues. Whoa.
Oh.
Hurricane Rana, Jaiden's mask off.
I didn't even realize that.
Uh-oh. The blood is in the water, and Makabe tastes it. He's looking for another Makabe lock, the cattle mutilation. But Jaiden had it scouted, and that was a nice way to get out of trouble there. Sent Makabe face first in that top turnbuckle, and once again, Jaiden's looking to get just a little bit of air here in the Asylum Super. No. Second attempt at the top rope superhero splash. This time Daniel Makabe got the knees up into the gut, driving the air out of the lungs of Jaiden. And now Daniel Makabe looking to take things home, maybe thinking figure four, but Jaiden rolls through.
We were seconds away from Jaiden getting his arm raised. He hit that over.
Makabe now back to his feet, looking for the big unit punch, but Jaiden dropping the top rope sends Makabe to the floor. Sid, Jaiden thinking about flying. Makabe caught him for a second, but it was not enough. Jaiden sent Makabe into the front row. And this might be the moment. This is the opportunity Jaiden has been looking for. Looking to fly once again in the Asylum. Jaiden connects.
That's it. What?
Are you kidding me? The wrestling genius Daniel Makabe kicking out at the last split second possible. Talk about unbelievable. The wrestling genius keeping himself still in this one. And very wise tactic there, actually, trying to catch his breath on the bottom rope there, holding on for dear life. And now Jaiden followed Makabe to the floor. To the apron rather. Makabe looking for that big unit punch, but meets nothing but solid steel. Jaiden now up on the, no. Sid.
Oh God, no!
Holy they're dead. Jaiden.
I think this might be it.
I think we may have found the kryptonite for the Rose City Savior, and that's a tombstone on the hardest part of the ring. Daniel Makabe, it took everything out of him to hit that tombstone. And you gotta think, dropping Jaiden's head onto the apron there had to do some damage to the already hurt leg of Daniel Makabe. But look at that, Makabe rolls back into the ring, and it looks like he's content with getting a count-out victory.
Oh!
Wow! That was close.
Makabe looks to be in tears.
Makabe thought he had this match in the bag with a count-out victory. Jaiden rolls back into the ring. Maybe not the wisest decision as Jaiden. Oh, I'm wrong. I'm off my game tonight. I am wrong, and I am loving it. Jaiden's still in this one. Jaiden's firing up. 4 years of a rivalry with these guys. Jaiden knows what he has to do. Knows he has to bring the momentum, bring everything he's got. As Daniel Makabe might be out in the corner, and Jaiden once again, tried to get Makabe up for the plus ultra driver, but you could tell the neck was definitely not allowing it. Makabe has left his mark on Jaiden, but it's not stopping him. Jaiden just unleashing fury to the spine of Makabe in the corner. Jaiden calling for it with that one last big burst of adrenaline. He has Makabe up. Plus ultra. Drives him down. 1, 2, 3.
He did it!
Your winner of this match, Jaiden the Unbelievable!
Wow, Sid, I knew this matchup was gonna be good, but I wasn't expecting to be that good. There were so many moments where I thought Jaiden was done for. There were moments where I thought Makabe had absolutely ended Jaiden completely. But the Rose City Savior rose to the occasion, living up to the moniker of unbelievable and finally pulling off the victory against the wrestling genius Daniel Makabe. Tonight is Jaiden's night. Jaiden basking in the glow of the asylum as the inmates showing him some love here at DOA, airing of grievances.